Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Apologies to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 781. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. My current goal is 500 subscribers, so I can have access to offering channel memberships, and I'm just focused on the milestone of 200 subscribers for now. So if you do decide to help me out with that, thank you very much. So starting with interpreting the number 781. The number 7 is about learning wisdom, expanding your consciousness. Maybe you're reflecting or you're learning something new. The number 8 is about letting go, knowing how truly connected we are, knowing that loss is an illusion. I personally don't believe, loss is really a thing, only change. Because what's lost can be replaced. Energetically, physically. The number 1 is a sign to trust yourself. It also can sometimes be a sign for me to trust myself as well, and I think that that is relevant for this reading because so far I've recorded a couple readings and they felt pretty freaking guided. So definitely trust yourself, what you're learning. And, if you are making decisions that help you feel more free, if you're liberating yourself from some sort of burden, I just saw 222, that confirms what I was about to say about how that is definitely, that could be confirmation that this reading is meant for you. And 222 is confirmation because that's about balance. And I got the energy of releasing some sort of burden, because I got a little peek here at the 10 of Wands in reverse. You may have watched a reading with the 10 of Cups in it, whether it was one of my readings or maybe it was in a different reading. But I think your spirit guides the universe. Spiritually, there is a presence here that wants you to know that they are there for you. They're here to support you. And you don't have to go through, a specific journey or just life in general alone. Even if you may feel that way sometimes, feeling alone. But I think that's why the universe and your spirit guides want you to know that you have their support with whatever you're learning from, whatever you're letting go. Because they want you to have more. They want a life for you that is filled with peace and harmony and joy. Of course, it's not going to be perfectly happy rainbows and sunshine all the time, but they definitely want to help you, definitely reduce the potential that you or anyone could have to create a life that is more harmful than it is, I was going to say helpful, but more harmful than it is protective, I want to say. They want to help you create a reality that keeps you safe and out of harm's way, no matter what that harm may look like, life-threatening or not, physical, emotional. They want to help protect you. That's why they want to teach you how to protect yourself in the way that you can, in the way that you do have the power to do. And I just saw the number 444 on the timer of this video. So yeah, it feels like even your ancestors are involved, where they're trying to guide you towards stability, starting from within and allowing that to manifest outwardly, creating a stable internal world and attracting the stability and security that you deserve. I feel like if you are focused on learning from loss, this reading could definitely be meant for you, especially if you might be struggling to trust the process a little bit, and that this will turn into something bigger. It will definitely turn into something bigger if you allow it, if you keep investing in it, for sure. Adding up these numbers, 7 plus 8 is 15, and 15 plus 1 is 16, 1 plus 6 is 7. So that's emphasizing the number 7 and 781, which, like I said, is about learning, wisdom, expanding your consciousness. So I feel like that's really, really where your focus needs to be, is learning what this loss, this pain, means for you and what is possible for you. Whatever heavy emotions or thoughts you're experiencing, you can leverage that heaviness and project it in the opposite direction. Instead of towards destruction and sorrow, you can use that same level of energy to build and to find acceptance. It's really, really important how you use your energy and what you choose to focus on, what you choose to believe about yourself and about life. This reading is already very interesting because, like I said, the other two have felt really guided. A lot of them feel guided sometimes, but I still get excited when it feels that way. But I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from the Prism of Visions Tarot, one of my favorite tarot decks. We're just going to see what else comes through for you and how it may relate to the number 781. We have the Two of Swords here. Remember we saw 222 earlier. We have right here the moon and the zodiac sign of Libra, and this is air energy. It's pretty contrasting, or at least complementary, I want to say. That's what I mean. It's complementary to the energy that I've been talking about in these last two readings with the focus on your emotions. It feels like there's still those messages about emotional stability and focusing on that, your mental health. But here, there's a more specific focus rather than what you feel, and more on what you think, what you're thinking. You might feel stuck, or like you have a difficult choice. I just burped a little bit, so that's a sign that something needs to be released. So that way you can get yourself out of this stagnant, draining energy. Maybe it's time for you to make a choice, to start making those plans, to start thinking about a way forward, instead of letting yourself sit in the internal conflict, the indecision, the dishonesty. I do feel that there is something, or maybe someone, that you need to be more honest with yourself about to make it easier to make a choice where you choose freedom over imprisonment. More in a metaphorical sense, but it could definitely be legit, like a real prison. Metaphorically or literally, to get out of whatever prison or situation that you feel trapped in, you need to first find your way out of the prison that exists from within. I think that's why it's so, so important that you're focusing inwardly, and that your focus on learning and trusting the process is really being emphasized here. Trust the process, and if you don't, ask yourself why, and if your reasoning is rooted in intuition or just self-doubt.